No, you are correct, Lena. It's that waiting and watching as you described. We've been out here for hours and hours as workers were building the crane to get ready to go over to the structure and do that controlled demolition. You're looking at the main crane right there with the white on it. That crane took several hours to build, and within the last hour, it made its way about a block down to in front of the structure. There's a crane behind it that started to move too as well within the last 10 minutes. One of those new developments is you see a bunch of dirt down there around the structure. They brought that dirt in, hauled that in today as well. We got a chance to talk to a close friend of one of the victims presumed to be dead. He said they would talk and connect every single day for years and years, but that all changed on Wednesday.
He texted me early on Tuesday morning on his way to work, and that's when he started the job at that project down there at Grays Ferry Avenue.
John McCarthy is on the phone with us. The fellow Iron Workers Union member, but from a different local, is remembering his friend presumed to be dead.
His son just turned 13 last week and has a daughter 9 years old.
He tells NBC 10 the two would check in with each other every single day for the last 7 years. McCarthy says the father of two started the job this week and would soon be trapped at the collapse site. Crews took hours and hours assembling a crane today so they could do a controlled demolition of the CHOP-owned parking garage. Workers held a quick vigil before attaching an Iron Workers Local 401 flag to the crane. Other Local 401 union members who didn't want to be identified showed up to honor the lives lost.
There's danger everywhere, even in the areas that you don't even think about.
Once they safely do the demolition, investigators say they can start trying to recover the bodies of two workers presumed to be dead after being trapped in the rubble. A third worker also died, all members of Local 401. The partial collapse of the structure caught on video happened Wednesday afternoon. HSC Builders and Construction Managers, the company behind the work, says it's never had a collapse or failure in its history.
Just to make a note of the professionalism of that company and their safety protocol and HSC's safety protocol, it exceeds OSHA standards by far.
So you heard right there, he says it exceeded OSHA standards by far. He's familiar with the company, has worked on projects, of course, heavy hearts. Still no official release of any of the names of the victims. You're looking again at that structure and the rubble that, of course, will be the focus of this search. No timetable right now on when the demolition will start, and of course no timetable on when the demolition will end. We'll of course be standing here for the remainder of the night to see when this work actually gets started. For now, we're live in Grays Ferry, in Baskerville, NBC 10 News.